On December 1st, 1948, a well-dressed man was found dead on Somerton Beach in Adelaide, Australia. He was lying neatly against a seawall, his head resting on a folded piece of cloth like a pillow. He carried no wallet, no passport, no ID. All the labels had been cut from his clothing, and every pocket had been emptied except for a small, hidden fob pocket which contained a tightly rolled slip of paper printed with two words, Tamám Shud, meaning, "It is ended." The autopsy revealed no cause of death, no violence, no poison, at least by 1940s methods. He appeared healthy, well-nourished even, with the coroner stating that, "In my opinion, he died from some natural causes, but I cannot say what those natural causes were." In his pocket, a bus ticket to Glenelg, an unused train ticket, a comb, chewing gum, cigarettes, and a pack of matches, all of which were fairly ordinary. But the police found it strange that a man who appeared to have come from a respectable family would travel by public transport, buy a bus ticket, and then not use it, all while carrying no money or identification. The discovery of the rare book provided the first lead. It was traced to a woman living several blocks away whose name was Jo Thompson, though police referred to her in early documents as Jeston. She denied knowing the man, but when shown the death mask of his face, she reacted strangely. Her son would later be noted for his unusual dental structure and rare ear shape, features that matched the Somerton Man. But despite exhaustive investigations by local police, Interpol, and several international agencies, the man's identity remained unknown for over 70 years. Theories abounded: suicide, undetected poisoning, espionage, perhaps even a romantic tragedy. Some believed he was a misidentified refugee or defector from one of the countries involved in the then ongoing Korean War. Certainly, the presence of the cipher and the fact that he was found near a major military installation used for Woomera testing added fuel to this particular fire. But despite the mystery, the body was embalmed and buried under a gravestone that simply reads, "Here lies the unknown man found at Somerton Beach." Present day. In 2022, after decades of mystery, a researcher was able to use DNA extracted from hair preserved in the plaster death mask to build a genetic profile of the Somerton Man. Using forensic genealogy, similar to the technique that was used to catch the Golden State Killer, Australian scientist Derek Abbott and American genealogist Colleen Fitzpatrick identified him as Carl Charles Webb, an electrical engineer and instrument maker from Melbourne born in 1905. It seems the case of the Somerton Man may finally be closed, but with the identity now seemingly solved, the deeper questions remain. Why did Charles Webb end up in Adelaide with no identification? What was the purpose of the cipher found in the Rubaiyat? Why was he linked, however faintly, to a woman who insisted she didn't know him? And why did no one ever report him missing? For more on the curious case of the Somerton Man, including a link to a documentary, check the description below.